Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. If you like puzzles or if you'd like to see me struggle to solve one and have a laugh at my expense, then you're at the right address. So please like and subscribe. Today I'm going to be trying my hand at There Can Be Only One by Sudoku. If you'd like to give it a go, there will be a link in the description below. If you do, please let me know how you fared and what you thought of it. Right, let's read the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply. In other words, each row, column, and 3x3 region has to contain the digits from 1 to 9 once each. Greatest lines. On each line, all the lines are olive green, so they're all greatest lines. On each line, there is exactly one cell whose value is greater than the sum of any other two cells on that line. On each line, there's exactly one cell whose value is greater than the sum of any other two cells on that line. Okay, well, it's a new constraint, so have to figure out what that means. Sip of mate. Restart. Okay, what does it mean? There's exactly one. Okay, so I can't have of any other two cells on the line. Well, sure, but that could only be one, right? Is there any other way of making that? Because if there are two, then that wouldn't work, right? Because how would that be? It has to be one of them is in the sum of any other two in any case. So fine. Any other two. Any other two. Okay. So the maximum we could have, or the sum of any other two, is 9, right? The maximum we can have. So if there is an 8, all of the others would have to be 1, for instance, right? Let's reread this again and make sure I understand it. On each line, there is exactly one cell whose value is greater than the sum of any other two cells on that line. Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. Any other two cells on that line. Yeah. So if I do have an 8, suppose this is an 8, and this is a 9, and these are 1s, this would work, right? Because 9, oh no, greater than, not oh, okay. Huh? Yeah. So if I have an 8 on the line, it's the maximum. It is that, what would you call it? The greatest cell, right? Because it's strictly greater. Strictly greater. Right. Okay. If there is a 9, then it's definitely the one. Okay. Oof. So how do I do this? So if there is a 9, if there is a 7 here, it's either the greatest or everything else would have to be 1s, right? So that is weird. Of course, I can have, say, 1 to, 1 to what? 1 to 4, and then a 9, and I'm fine then, right? I can repeat 1 to 4 as many times as needed. Wow, there's enough in there that I'm gonna be able to disambiguate this whole puzzle. Then there must be lots of things that I didn't realize yet, right? Right. I do have 4 in each set, right? In each box, I have 4 here. What is the minimum I can have then? Or it has the minimum greatest cell. Does it have to be 9? Well, no. If I'm sticking, no, it does have to be 9, doesn't it? Because I'm gonna need at least 2 4, and 2 4 add up to 8, so it has to be 9. Not necessarily these two, of course, but as in I would need a 4 in one and a 4 in the other. It has to be 9. So this greatest one has to have 9, I think. I don't think there's any other way. Because if there is, the 9 is going to be in one of those sets. Let's say in box number 1. But then I have 2 sets of 4 from different 1 to 9 sets. Well, two sets of 4 cells from the 1 to 9 sets, from different 1 to 9 sets. So the minimum I can have is 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. That's the least of it, and then I would need a 9. Okay. Though I don't need 1 2 3 in the other one, but then the maximum I can have is a 4. I could, though, not have 4 and have 1 2 3 5, for instance. No, well, no, I can't. No, it will have to be 1 2 3 4. Ah, interesting. It will have to be 1 2 3 4, because if I put a 5, I either have a 5 in the other one or a 4, and then I would have a 9, and it's strictly greater. So these would have, all this line will have to be from 1 2 3 4 9. There is 1 9 on it. Huh. Okay. And I'm gonna guess, oh, no, let's not guess. Let's not guess. Still trying to figure out if that is correct, if I'm not missing some combination, but I don't think so. Then 1 2 3 4 is the simplest form, and then we already have 8, so that has to be 9. I can't have 5 because I will need two, either a 4 and a 5 or 2 5s, which both don't work. Okay, but how do I continue? Let's have a look at this one. Can I eliminate anything here? What are my options here? Because if this is 1 2 3 4, then my options here are 5 6 and 7. 5 6 and 7. Yeah, but that definitely doesn't work. Huh. But that problem is going to be everywhere, right? No, it's not everywhere. It's only here because, all right, if I put 5 and 6 there, the 6 would have to be the highest digit, the greatest digit, let's call it, the greatest cell, whatever. Because 5 and 6 are 11 already, so that's not possible. But here, if one of those is not a 9, then I'm gonna need 5, 6, and 7 here. And even if 7 is the greatest digit, I still have 5 and 6, right? So I definitely need a 9 here, which means that I can't have a 9 there. I can't have a 9 there or there, but it doesn't matter that much in box number 9. There are no other greatest lines. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, which means that these are a minimum of 5, 6, but they don't have to be 5, 6, right? They don't have to be 5, 6. That's a minimum of 1, 2. Is that needed? No. Then I can have 5 and 9 here, and then I can have a 3 there. Sure, but that's still the maximum, isn't it? I do have a minimum of 5 here. And do I need it? I do need it. Because if this is 6 and 7, then 7 is the greatest digit and I have a 6, but then minimum here is 1 and 2. Okay, but I don't need that. I can have 6 and 9 and have 1 and 2. Okay, so I don't need a 5. 6 and 9 and 1 and 2. Yeah, I'm all over the place, but more than usual, let's say. But it's a new constraint, so 6 and 9. So I don't need a 5. But the 5 would allow me to have an 8. I can't have a 7. No, I can have a. Can I? No, I can't have a 7. I can't have a 7 because even 5 and 7, there's 1 and 2 here. Okay, but what's the maximum I can have here still? Even if I have 5 and 9, it's only 3, right? So these are from 1 to 3, no matter what I do, right? Am I getting that correctly? Because if I put 2, these are 2 high digits, well, more than 5. So one of them is the greatest digit. It has to be here. Maybe I should color that. I don't know if it's really worth it. One of them has to be the greatest digit. So those are always part of the sum. And the minimum is we have here is 5. So the maximum we could have here is 3. So that's correct. Okay. I could have 5 and 9. I can have 5 and 8. 6 would need a 9. 5 can have an 8. Right, but I don't have a 7. The 7 has to be there. Okay. That didn't give me anything yet. Oh, that's 1, 2, 3 as well, but still, I still don't have anything, do I? As in, I don't have a digit, for instance. Wow, how am I supposed to get a digit? Huh. We'll see. We'll see. I have a 5 or a 6 there. Okay. So one of these is from 7, 8, and 9. Is that correct? Yeah, has to be. Sure. But we don't really care here, do we? As in, this could be 7 and this could be anything up to 6. That's fine. Okay, what about this one? Still. Huh. Okay, let's have a look at these. Okay, there is a 9 here. Can I have 1, 2, 3, 9? It means that this is from 4, 5, 6. We still have the same problem now. I do need 4 here. Okay. I do need a low digit here, no matter what I do, right? And the low digit is because I have a 5 and I can't have a 9. Ah, that's interesting. The minimum I can have, well, I definitely have as a minimum of 5. I can't have a 9. And the other one is going to be the greatest digit. It's a maximum of 8 and a minimum of 5. And here I have a minimum of 1 and 2. So I do need 5 and 8. There's nothing I can do about it if these are 1 and 2. Are there any other options? So I would have 1, 2, 5, and 8 here. And with definitely 5 and 8. And these are 1 and 2. Is that correct? If I had a 6, then the 8 wouldn't work. So that's out of the question. So I do need 5 and 8. And I can't have a 3 on 1 and 2. I know I'm repeating too many too often as simple things, but I'm just trying to figure out if I forgot or not forgot, if I didn't consider something that would work. Again, I do that very often, even on constraints that I'm familiar with. So 1, 2, 5, 8. 5 and 7 work. The 8 is the greatest cell. So these would have to be 1 and 2. I can't have 4. I can't have 9. Right. So these are 6 and 7. And oh, and these aren't 1 and 2. Does that matter? Not really. That these aren't 1 and 2. I don't think so. Is there anything about repeating digits? I hope not. No, there isn't. Okay, that wouldn't work. Okay. Right, but 6 and 7 here would mean that I have a maximum of what here? Of 5, right? So these are from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, no, that's not true. Why am I saying that? I could have a 9 as well. I could have a 9 if it's with 1 and 2, right? I could have a 9 if it's with 1 and 2, because then the greatest cell is one of these and it's a 9, and then I would have a 6 with 1 and 2. It still would work. Right. Can I have a 5? The 5 would need 1 and 2. No, how would I have a 5? No. 2 is 7 already. I can't have hold on. No, I can't. So it's from 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. That's interesting. It's from 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. So if this is 7, I could have 4, 1, and 2. And if it's 6, this would have to be 1, 2, 3. If it's 6 and the greatest cell, I know if we could still have a 9. But that means I need the 1 and 2 here anyway, right? If it's 9, that would have to be 6. If there is a 9, then this would have to be a 6, and it would need 1 and 2 for it to work. There is no 9, then this is certainly the greatest digit on this greatest line. And I would either need 1, 2, and 4, because I can't have 3 and 4 then. And if it's a 6, then I couldn't have 4 at all, because then it would be 4 and 2 at a minimum. So I'd need 1, 2, 3. So there is definitely 1 and 2 here. And these aren't 1 and 2, which means that this isn't 5 or 8. Okay, are we getting somewhere? Are we getting somewhere? Ah, interesting. So what? What am I doing here? So this can't be 6 and the greatest digit anymore on this line, right? Because I can't have 1, 2, 3. But I still don't know if I have a 9 or not. Do I? If I have a 9, I think I can. I'm confused, but I think I can. But I said I needed 1 and 2 here. So this would have to be from 1 and 2. I did say I needed 1 and 2, and it's obvious, right? because I can't have 9 and 4, anything from 4 or 3 anymore, because it will be added to this one. And if I have a 4, then these would have to be 1 and 2 as well. Yeah, so these are 1 and 2. What does that mean? What does that mean? It means that this is a minimum of 3, 4, right? This is a minimum of 3, 4. So this is a minimum of 8. And actually, this is a maximum. Well, I can't have a 6. So this would have to be 3, 4, right? If I have a 6 here, it would be a 6 with a 3, and that adds up. Oh, no, 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 no. See, I already. Why is this one the highest, the greatest cell? I have no idea. That's not. Because this can still be from 1 and 2, right? Yeah, it can. Yeah. I really hope I didn't mess it up somewhere else. This can be from 1 and 2. I'm waiting for a call, so if that happens, I'm gonna have to take it, I'm afraid. This can be from 1 or 2, yeah. What does that mean? Well, it means it doesn't matter, right? Well, I can't have an 8 anyway. But I don't need 3 or 4 here. No, I can have 7 and 9 if needed. And this would be 1. That's fine. That's good because I'm missing still 6 and 7 here, right? Anything else? No. Everything else, I have at least one option. But 6 and 7. So one of those is either 6 or 7. But hold on. One of those is either 6 or 7. So this is definitely from 1 or 2. Right? If one of these is definitely from 6, 7. Right, so what are my options? 6 and 7, and the other one is a minimum of 3. Yeah. There is a 6, 7 here, and a minimum of 3. What does that mean? What is the maximum we could have here then? If it's 7 and 3, this is a maximum of 3, isn't it? No, but we can't. If it's 7 and 3, it's a maximum of 2, obviously, but I was just thinking of the sum. Huh. And if it's 6 and 9, then it's a maximum of 2 as well. That's interesting. Let's go through this again. There's a 6 at the minimum here, or a 7. And then either, if the lowest I can have is a 3, but I could have a 9 as well. I can have 7 and 9 and 1, that would still work. Or 6 and 9 and 2, that would work. But if I have a 6 and 3, then this is a maximum of 2. 7 and 3, then this is maximum of 2 as well, because the 3 is gone. So this is from 1, 2. Still don't know what that, but I know that this one is 6, 7, right? Because I can't have both 6 and 7. Can I have 4? 7, 4, and 2 would work, yeah. So this is 3, 4, 9, and all of them still work. That's a pity. I can't resolve it, can I? 4 and 7 would give me 2. If 7 is the greatest digit, then would give me 2 to fit here. Yeah, so I can have all 3, 4, and 9. Still nowhere. Okay. These are a minimum of 3, 4, and this is a minimum of 5. Ooh, interesting. a minimum of 3, 4, and a minimum of 5. So this one has to be the greatest digit, right? Am I missing something? 5, no, 5 and 4 is already 9 if I put 3 and 4, so that wouldn't work. So this would have to be the greatest digit, so it can't be 5 anymore. Because there's a minimum of 7. I can't have 7 either, because there's a minimum of 7. So this isn't 7. It's 8 or 9. Interesting. And here minimum, can I have a 5? 5 and 3 is 8. So this is 3, 4, 5. 5 and I can't have both 4 and 5, but I can have 5 and 3, right? So what's the maximum I can have here? That has to be 5 as well, right? 3, 4. No. Well, no. Can't have 5 here because I already have 4 or 5 there. I can have a 4 because 4 plus 4 is 9. So these are from 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. It still didn't resolve anything, but getting somewhere, I think. We are getting somewhere. This is now a minimum of 5. That's such a short line. I'm not sure it matters. Not yet, in any case. What about this one? I definitely have at least the 5 here, right? No, at least the 4. Does it matter? If I have 4 and 9 here, then this could be a maximum of 3. That is interesting. What's the minimum I could have here? 1 and 5. So this could be 7, 8, 9 as well. Okay, so no, that's not solving anything, is it? Yet. Oh, this isn't 4. What am I talking about? This is 9. Ta-da! Now I have a digit. I have a digit. Now that deserves a sip of tea. We're off. We're off. Okay, so what does that mean? It means that this is 6, multiple digits, and that is 7. Okay. And what does it mean here? I can still have 4, right? So I still don't know. I still don't know. Okay, no complaining. I got 3 digits. I got 3 digits. Do I have to go back to here? I did have an 8, 9. I did need an 8, 9 here, right? I couldn't have 5 and 6 for obvious reasons. So I needed something from 8, 9 there. So these are from 5, 6, 7, right? And here I have 5, 8, 5, 9, or 6, 9. Right. Right. What does that mean? What does that mean? 5, 6, 7. I'm not sure I know, to be honest. I'm not sure I know. I feel like we're getting to the difficult part, as if that was easy. Where do I look next? Not sure if you can hear the constructions, the street outside, but they've been working on renovating the street outside for now 3 months or so. Well, they're doing it in stages, so but now they're really outside the window, which means that no birds. I don't know if that's better or worse. I'm kidding. Of course, it's worse. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not sure. I could eliminate the 4. If I could eliminate the 4 from this one, it would be good. But could I eliminate the 4? I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, can I? Yeah, I can, right? I can have an 8 here still. 3, 4. So 3, 4, 8, and this. I couldn't have a 4 there then. Well, you definitely heard that, right? Luckily, I parked somewhere else. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why they have to work this late as well. Okay, they're gone now. They sometimes it's just getting the equipment for the next day or something. I don't know. No, they're not gone. I'm completely distracted. Okay, 8, 9. Um, wow. I lost my maybe train of thought is too much. I lost my matchbox of thought. Do I know where 9 is? I don't, right? Can I figure out what that one is now? I don't think so. And does it matter? I'm not sure it does either. Okay, that's interesting. I can have both 3 and 4 here. No, I actually need both 3 and 4, not just can have them. So no. Huh. Does the fact that these are from 5, 6, 7, 8 matter? Oh, well, this one isn't 7. This is from 5, 6, 8. Well, obviously it's 8. Maybe I should just stop and wait an hour or so. Okay. It always sounds like they're going away, but right. If this is an 8, then it's the greatest cell, but that's fine. And if it isn't, can still be the greatest cell or not, which is as well fine. So no, I didn't get anywhere. I did not get anywhere. Well, except that this is a minimum of 4. I hadn't. Oh, actually, I didn't look at that. So this is not from 4, 5, is it? This is not from 4, 5. This is a 3, which gives me a 4 here. Now look at that. Look at that. Yeah, okay. But this doesn't. Okay, I'm going to pause, unfortunately. Well, we got somewhere, so I can pause now here. In an hour, they have to stop because it's going to be too late. I mean, people will start going to sleep. So I will pause now, and I'll see you in an hour. Right, we're back. There's going to be a lot less noise, I hope. But let's see if I can finish this before I fall asleep. Have another drink, now a lemonade. Right, so this isn't 3 or 4. Nice, you can see things when you're just back. This isn't 3. I think I just did this, right? Yeah, I think this was just the breakthrough between quotes. That was 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Did that mean anything? This can still be 4. It can still be 3. I don't think I got anything out of that, out of this 3. Did I? I don't think so. 5 and 3 is still 8. We get a 9 or an 8. 4 would eliminate the 5 here, but I can still have a 9. That's all fine. Right. This became a 1, 2. Doesn't help as long as this is... I don't know what there is here. It's 1, 2, 3. I did lose the thread. I don't know if I had the thread, but now I definitely lost it. I had something from 5, 6 and something from 8, 9 here. That didn't change. This is 5, 6, 7, but those can still be 1 and 2, right? As long as this is not 1 or 2, but it can be 4, that's fine. Yeah. 5, 6, 8. Where else can I look? It can't be this, right? That's too short to make a difference, can it? Then this can still be from 1, 2. No, it can't. Ah. This is a minimum of 5. Oh, hold on. Where's the other 1, 2 then? Oh, it could be here or it could be there. No, it can't be here. Oh, hold on. Oh, this can still be a 1, 2. Nothing here, not this one or that. Okay, I do have 2 places. Oh no, this isn't 1, 2. Oh, oh, that is weak. Aha. So the other 1, 2 has to be here, right? This isn't 1, 2. There's no 1, 2 here. This is not 1, 2. So that is 1, 2. Okay. And these are 5, 7, and 8, just to see what that means. 5, 7, and 8. I have no idea. All right. Oh, but one of these is 3 for the 1, 2, 3. So this isn't 3. Okay, that still doesn't help, does it? No. Okay. What do I know about this one now then? Because the minimum I have here is 3 and 4, right? So 3 and 4, this can't be 5 anymore. Correct? But no, it can. Oh, I was going to do this again. This problem. I'm so worried that I've done it already in some time and I didn't think of it. Well, we'll see at the end. This can be 5 if I have here 9 and 3, right? And 9 and 3 are allowed. Yeah. Okay, so I can have 5. 9 and 3 would work. Yeah. Sure. So I don't know. I don't know. But I do need a 3, don't I? If it's 5, then it's 9 and 3. Fine. But if it's, well, 7, 7 wouldn't work because the minimum we can have here is 3 and 4. 9 doesn't help anymore. So it's not 7, right? 7, I have a minimum of 3 and 4, which add up to 7. And if I put a 9, I can't have 1. I definitely have a 3. So there is no 7. So if this is 5, I would need a 9, 3. Let's just pencil mark this. If it's an 8, then I would need 4, 3. Correct? If it's an 8, I can't have 9, I can't have 1. So I definitely need the 3 here, because even 4 and 9 wouldn't work. And obviously 4 and 5 wouldn't work. Okay. Did that help? No, it did not. Can I have 9 here? If I have 9 here, then this would have to be 9. Okay. And if I don't have 9 there, oh, I do need a 7 though. Now I have a 7 here, so this becomes a 7. Not sure how that helps, but all right. It's there. It doesn't help. Okay. But I do have a 7 here. What am I missing? I'm missing a 6. So there is a 6 there. I'm missing a 4, but the 4 could be anywhere. 5 as well. 6, 7, 8 and 9. Again, I don't know where they are. So it's just a 6. Right. It's still not done, is it? Well, this one isn't 6. This one isn't 6. I would need a 3 there. So I have a 3 there. Right, I would need a 6 somewhere here, but that's not very useful. I need a 7 there. Again, not useful. Need a 9 here. Okay. How do I continue? How do I continue? What am I missing here? Oh, hold on. Hold on a second. This is a minimum of 4, isn't it? This is a minimum of 4, so this can't be 5, right? Because even 4 and 1 wouldn't work with the 5 as the greatest digit on this line. And 5 and 9 would need a 3. 5 and 9 would need a 3, so it would, no, or 1 or 2. No, I can't have a 5. I'm doing this again, aren't I? No, hold on. Yeah, I can't have a 9 here. How many times do I have to do the same mistake in one puzzle? Of course, I do have now a ready-made excuse that I had to stop for, I don't know, I think it was more than an hour. Yeah, this could be 9 because this is still possibly 1 or 2. Yeah, it's possible. Because I don't know what that one is, so I can't have 1 and 2. Okay. And 9 is still available here. Yeah. Okay. So it's not this. It's not that, I think, because both of these can still be 1 and 2. What am I doing? I don't know. The 3 here doesn't give me anything there. I need to disambiguate this one. How do I do that? How do I do that? It would be great if I knew that this one is an 8. That means that there will be no 9 here. How would I know that, though? Seems like a chicken and egg problem. It seems like a chicken and egg problem. Not sure. That's so weird. Um, that's the only one that I haven't looked at, right? Could there be a solution here? There's no 3 here. Oh no, yeah, there's no 3 here. One of those is 3. What does that help me? Do I need, even if I said that I needed 1 and 2, how would that help? Or even 1, 2, or 4, how does that help? Do I need? I don't. As in, the easiest one is to have 5 and 9, for instance, or 5 or 8. Even 6 and 8 would work. So no, I don't. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm missing something. I am missing something. I don't know what though. What am I missing? I don't know. I have no idea. 5, 6, 7. All I know that there's a 9 here. That doesn't help, right? I don't think it does. I mean, it could be there, but even if it isn't. Right. But if it isn't a 9, then what is it? It's a minimum of 4. Does this one have to be from 1, 2 in any case? Does this one have to be from 1, 2 in any case? This is a minimum of 4. So what could I have here? This is a minimum of 4. If it's more than 4, let's say, what could it be? Okay, let's pencil mine. Could be 4, 8, or 9, isn't it? It can't be. Oh, it can't be 7. 7, 5, 7, and 1 would work. 4, 7, 8, and 9. Well, so what couldn't it be? 6. It can't be 6. Sure, that makes sense. Okay. So even the biggest difference is 5 and 9, isn't it? Well, no, 8 and 4 is the same. But the thing is, if I don't have 1 and 2 here, I would need a 4. And 4 would be a 7. That doesn't work. Yeah, that's obviously 1 and 2. I'm very slow. So this becomes a 4, and this is not a 4. This should help somehow. This should help somehow. Yeah, this becomes a minimum of 5. Ooh, this becomes a minimum of 5. A minimum of 5. So it has to be 5, right? Because, excuse me. A minimum of 5 would mean that this has to be a 7 and this would have to be a 1. Yeah. Does anything else work? 9? Oh, 9 would work. But this would be have to be... no, again, I'm doing the same problem, right? This is a 9. This is from 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So what could this be? It could be 5 and 7. Or it could be 8 or 9, right? 8 could be with the 5 or a 6, or it could be 7 as well. 5, 7, and 1. Yeah, 5, 7, and 1. Okay, but this is from 1 to 3, right? 3, 5, 9 works. Okay, that didn't help me. But at least I hope I didn't break the puzzle yet. 5, 9, 3, yeah, or 7, 9, 1, or 7, 5, 1, or 6, 8, 1, 6, 9, 2, or 1. Yeah, okay, there are lots of... I don't think I can eliminate anything here. Okay, didn't help. Well, I mean, this is from 1 to 3, but sure. Sure. No, I don't think I got anywhere. I was hoping for a digit. I was hoping for a digit. Or at least a 1, 2. 1, 2 would have been useful. But 3, 5, 3, 5, 9 seems to be okay still. Seems like it. It seems like it. Yeah. Right. How do I continue? How should I continue? Shouldn't do all of this. Can I have one? Yeah, I can have one still with 4, right? Not 1, 8. 8 and 4. Yeah. 8 and 4 should work. So I can't eliminate anything. 6 and 8 or 9 works. What does 7 work with? 5 and 1. Okay. There might be some interaction between those two. There might be some combinations where 2 1s are required, for instance. Though how do I go about that without actually trying this and that and whatever? Because I was thinking if this is 7, then it would need 5, and this becomes a 6. But still that works, right? 7, 5, and 1 would get me a 6 there, but I can have 9 and 2. So that didn't help, did it? That didn't help. That's the only one that actually... 7... Yeah, that's the only one that has really an impact, doesn't it? Isn't it? 7 would need a 5 and a 1, which this isn't 1 anymore, and this isn't 7 or 5, so it becomes a 6. But 9 and 2 works. Okay, what happens if this is 1? Maybe that is a way to look at it. Which one would be the worst one to look at? Let's look at 7 and 9 and 1. Oh, there's 7 and 5, but what is that going to eliminate? I don't know. So if this is 1, this is 2, which means nothing. I can eliminate 7 from here. That's it. There's no problem with having 2 here, right? 2 doesn't eliminate much except the 7. That's not really. No, that's not. I don't think that's anything. Oh, that's interesting. I don't think it matters, but it is interesting. Because the 5 and 7 makes both of these 6. Again, I don't think it's problematic, but right. I think I'm barking up the wrong tree there. 1, 2, 1, 2. Do need a ventilator. 1, 2, and I only have 3. I don't know what I can do with that. I can still have 1, 2, but I don't need it. I don't need it, no. Definitely don't. Okay. What am I missing? What's not true or correct? I don't know. What is not working here? What is not working? This is 4, then that is 5, and this can't be 4 anymore. I don't know how that matters or why it would matter at all. It would be great if I knew that one of those is 4. Because then these aren't 4, and this becomes a 4, and then this would have to be a 4 as well. That's a good one. But that would mean that I would figure out that one of those is 1, 2. And I don't think I'm any closer to doing that. Hold on. These aren't 1, 2. But this one can be. Do I need to pencil mark all of this in? It feels a bit. What is that? It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That might be a lot. Pencil mark. And both of these are from 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, but there is no 1, 2, or 3 in both of those. So this is 1, 2, and I need 1, 2, 3. Not 1, 2, but 1, 2, 3 in one of those. Right. So I'm not sure why that would help. It doesn't, does it? It doesn't. As in, I know that this is not from 1, 2, 3 already. And I know that these aren't from 1, 2, 3. So not sure what I'm gaining here. I can't. No, I can't limit it to this or eliminate it from here somehow. Or no. I can feel myself getting tired. Well, I am tired. Another excuse. No, it's just I wanted to finish it today. 2 6s. 2 6s. Now, does that help? And a 4 5. No, everything is still. No, I don't think I can see anything here. All right, let's go back to basics. Let's go through these lines. See if there's anything I can. This one doesn't matter. Here, it doesn't matter either. Right, those were 1, 2, 3, 4. We knew that. This one needs something from 8, 9 and something from 5, 6. I'm not sure how to do that. Oh, I need a 3 here. Ah, I think the basics worked. I need a 3 here. Wasn't that what I said? I do need a 3 here, yeah. Yeah, it does help. Because now I can't have 6, right? 6 plus 3 is 9. And I can't have 8 because 8, well, 5 plus 3 is already 8. So this is 5, 9. This becomes an 8, and the 8 eliminates the 5 because 5 plus 3 is 8. I was really looking at the wrong place, wasn't I? 6 and 7. Okay. No, I can't eliminate anything there. Right, but let's continue. Anything else I can eliminate here? That's not an 8. These aren't 4 anymore, so they have to be 3, 9. And 3, 9 means that this isn't 8, this is 5. That is 7. That is 8. Oh, that helps so much. This isn't 8 anymore. This isn't 8 anymore. Right. Right, and here I still need 6, 9, and 5, right? 6, 9, and 5. And, well, those aren't 9. So this aren't 9. So these are 9. Which means that there's definitely a 5 here. This becomes an 8, and this becomes a 5. Look at that. Okay, and what else can I do? Well, 6, 8, and 4, right? This isn't 4, though. Okay. This is a 5, this is a 9. This is not 9 anymore, which means, what does it mean? Well, it means that this isn't 3. Well, I mean, we eliminated a lot. In any case, it's not 3 because 3 plus minimum of 6 is 9. So that is not 3. It becomes a 1, 2. I'll get back to it, but this is not 1, 2 anymore. Right. What else? Is this, can this be 8? Yeah. Can it be 5? Yeah, would a 1. Can this be 7? No, because 7 doesn't work. 8, 6 would need a 2 or a, no, 1. There's no, hold on. If this is 6, this would have to be an 8. And this would have to be 1. Yeah. And if this is 7, this would have to be 5. And this would have to be a 1 because we can't have 7 and so this is definitely 1. This becomes a 2. This becomes a 2. Becomes a 1 and a 2. No 2 there anymore. That's 1, 3. Okay, and the 2 here means that this isn't 7. Is that it? Is that it? Yeah, maybe. These aren't 2 either. These aren't 2. Feels like it's close, but still missing something. I couldn't eliminate anything here. This seems weird that I couldn't eliminate anything at all, but 4 and 2 is 6, but 6 and 2 is 8, so I can have that. 4 here, but I can have 5 and 2 as well for a 9. 4 here would need an 8. Doesn't look like I've solved it. Okay. Right. Maybe something else needs to be resolved as well. Oh, now the cats are fighting outside. I don't know if you can hear that, but... Right, what am I still missing here? 6, 8, and 9, right? I don't think that helps, but okay. Did I solve this one? Can't have 1 and 3 anymore. Then I can have 2 or 4, right? I can have 2 or 4. I can't have both 2 and 4. But I don't need both 2 and 4. Huh. Oh, that's 6. That's 5. This becomes an 8, and an 8 makes this one 6. That's not 6 anymore. That's 7. That's not 6 either. And I still need a 6 there. All right. Oh, that's resolved as well, which I didn't even see. And 9. Okay, this becomes a 5. That's not a 5. Neither is this one. And I still need, what do I still need? I do still need a 5 and a 7. Right, and there I need a 3 and 4. Aha. Okay. So this one isn't 3, and this one has to be 3. This becomes a 4, 2, no effect on this one. 4. So this has to be 4, right? In row number 9. That's not 6. That's 7. That's 6. I don't know what that one is still. And that would have to, oh, that is 5. That is 7. And that's from 8, 9. Okay. Surely this is now resolved. Tell me that it is resolved. Tell me, please, that it is resolved. Doesn't look like it, does it, yet? It doesn't look like it. Right. Right. I do have to look at this one, don't I? Must be here now, the issue. There's definitely a 4. There's definitely, is there definitely a 4? Why do I say that? I don't think it's necessary, no. As in, even 7 and 9 is still allowed. I have no idea what I'm talking about, as usual. Okay, that's not it. That is not it. I do need a 2 here, so it's there. What else? What else do I need? I do need a 4. It's there. And I have 8, 9, and 5. Right. This isn't 9. Oh, and it isn't 5. Okay. That helps. That helps. So I would need still a 3 and a 6, right? Okay, both still available. And that's from 4, 7, and 8. That's not 8. That's not 7. Both can be 4. Yeah, both can be 4. Right, and there I would need... Oh, this doesn't look correct. Ah, is that correct? It feels like I made a mistake. Maybe not. Okay. 5 and 7 and 6 and 9. Right. Okay. Well, now we have to do this one. We do, right? I don't know how else to fix this. So what do I still need there? 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, right? Right? 1, 2, 3 are gone and 9 is gone. Yeah, so right. So this isn't 8. This isn't 7 or 5. Does that get me anywhere? Funnily enough, it doesn't look like it. I do have to think about this, it seems. Not sure how. How does that work? Do I need 7 or 8 here? I don't see why. 6 and 4 would work, right? 6, 4, 1 seems to be okay. Huh, what am I missing? Where is 2 maybe? Yeah, where is 2? This is 2. And this is 3, which gives me a 9 there and a 3 there. Which means that that is 9 and that is 6. 6. And these aren't 6. Now I definitely have a 6 here, so I can't have 7 or 5. Okay, there's definitely a 6 there, so this isn't 6. Neither of those are 6. I'm just not there. 4, 6, 8. So this is a 7. That is 5. That is 7. And that is 8, 4, 7, 8, 6, 4, 5, I made a mistake, didn't I? No, I didn't. Okay. 3, 6, 3, 1, 2, and 1. Right. Moment of truth. Oh, finish the puzzle. Yeah, I will finish the puzzle. Second moment of truth. Yay. Right. Very nice. New constraint. Yeah, lots of potential shown in this puzzle. I mean, doesn't have to get much nicer than this one. This was really nice. Right. Yeah. I hope that you enjoyed it as well. I'm so happy that I managed to finish it today because, well, I can't tomorrow and then I will have to skip a puzzle. Anyway. But I really enjoyed it as well. I hope that you did as well. If you did, please like and subscribe. Maybe share, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.